Hello folks, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 is around the corner, and what is the situation with VR? Do we know any more about it? Well, not a lot actually, but there is a few little snippets of information that I think is worth making a video about. So first of all, before I go any further, I'd like you all to go over to Jose's channel, otherwise known as the VR Pilot, and subscribe to his channel. He had the fantastic opportunity to go and ask Asobo themselves about VR and all things MSFS 2024, as well as try it not only in 2D, but with the Pimax crystal light, as you can see here. This is so exciting to see VR in action, and he has a whole host of videos that absolutely go through all the details. Please do check them out and give him so much love, because that guy is such a hard-working dude. And by the way, he's a real-world air traffic controller. Pretty damn cool. I can't imagine doing that job. I'd be awful at it. I really would be terrible. Anyway, so back to the VR sort of side of things, and let's just get a few things straight. First of all, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 is going to have VR support, and not only that, it is considered a platform now. So as before with 2020, it was more like a tacked on thing. 2024 is going to have full VR integration because Asobo see it as a separate platform. Now that has to be a good thing and bodes well for the future of VR in this sim. Now, other things have now been confirmed. We are going to get fixed foveated rendering. Now, to be clear, what that does is basically take the real sort of edges of your field of view and start to decrease the detail as it gets further out. This is something that is possible in headsets such as the Pimax Crystal Light. This is actually more exciting than you think, because at the moment the only way we're getting fixed foveated rendering is through a layer in the OpenXR toolkit. And yes, it does make a difference in performance, probably about 6 to 7 frames per second. This is not integrated in the sim. Now that we're going to get fixed foveated rendering within the sim itself, that is a big deal, and we will get much better gains. Absolutely. Think of the Quest 3 and all of the standalone games that are coming out, particularly Red Matter 2. It was able to look that good because of fixed foveated rendering. So that in itself is actually really great news and bodes well for perhaps a dynamic foveated rendering in the future. Now at the moment we're not really sure, there's no definitive answer whether we're going to get quad views and DFR support. I really hope so. My personal view is I've got a good feeling about it, but at the moment I cannot say one way or another. Now the other thing, which actually is related to VR and performance, is we're going to get a sort of auto FPS again built into the sim. What this does is it will dynamically change the detail of all the eye candy, such as object level of detail, terrain level of detail, perhaps volumetric clouds, all those kind of things. And hopefully what it will do is automatically change the detail depending upon the FPS that you select. Something like that. Now, of course, we have seen this again with auto FPS and smooth flight. I do have videos of both of those programs on the channel, but the same thing applies here, like I just said, with fixed foveated rendering, because it's native and within the core sim, it should feasibly make a big difference. Think about how successful it's been with the Xbox. It's incredible to think that this massive flight sim can be ported over to a console, and I would imagine this dynamic level of detail feature will be a big part of the reason why they can do that. So since we know that VR is integrated as a platform in the new sim, we're going to get fixed foveated rendering and some new performance tools. And of course, the sim will also deliver better performance gains via improved multi-threading. Things are looking quite promising. And Jose did say in his video using the Pimax Crystal Light that things felt pretty damn smooth. Considering that, you know, he was using hardware that he wasn't familiar with. I think the GPU was a 4080 Super. So, you know, imagine what this is going to be like, especially once the 50 series graphics cards become an actual thing as well. But also, don't worry, I think your hardware right now that you're using, if you can run VR in MSFS 2020, then I do believe that you'll be okay for the new sim as well. So that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know your thoughts on this new sim and whether you're really excited to try it in VR. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye bye for now.